We can deal with the rain today after yesterday's heat. You should have seen these students yesterday. They're champions. The first piece you heard was by American composer Henry Fillmore. Wrote many marches, and this one among his many catalog. A lot of pieces performed by the Goldman Band in New York City in the mid-20th century into the 1980s. And we have a tradition here at camp. It wasn't able to happen this session because of the weather, but often we have a park band that plays and entertains the students on one of the days during camp, and they play a lot of marches. So we try to stock one in our folder each year. So the next piece we're going to play for you is by American composer John Mackey. John's a graduate of the Cleveland Institute of Music, and he also from the Juilliard School in New York. He's a composer who's been writing for a band for probably somewhere around 20 years or so. I think his first piece was in 1996. He's written for orchestra and choir, professional dance companies all over the place. The piece we're going to play for you, This Cruel Moon, is actually an arrangement of the second movement of his symphony for band. It's called Wine Dark Sea. It's about a half an hour long. We're doing a segment of the second movement, and the story of this is sort of reflects the nature of the Odyssey, the book. So the students and I have been having conversations about this week, and so what you're going to hear in this beautiful slow piece is a compressed version of that story. For anyone that's unfamiliar with it, I'll just kind of give you a little brevity on it. So the story goes that, of course, Homer traveled in the book, right? It's written about Odysseus goes off and he travels and he lands up finding and meeting someone, Calypso. And he has left his family and he's come away on this journey, and Calypso falls in love with him. They spend almost 7 years together, where she cares for him and tries to bring his health back and get him back to recovery. And during that time, she falls for him, and each night she weaves a tapestry out of thread to sort of reflect their life together so far. And towards the end of the 7th year, Odysseus decides that he wants to return to his family. So in his sleep, Calypso takes apart the tapestry, one piece at a time, and she builds him a raft. And at the end of this piece, in the last 6 measures, you'll hear us send that raft off. So just like we've spent the last 10 days together, I think at the beginning of camp, we hardly knew one another, and I think you'll see when you pick up your student, especially if you're a first-time parent, this is going to be a pretty hard goodbye for them. We've spent 10 days that feels like about 4 months together. So we hope you enjoy. This is John Mackey's This Cruel Moon.